America, one of the fastest men in the world today, Mel Latany. The commentator is Ron Pickering.
Mel Latany, very much the man in form, having run 10.17 against the wind in Lausanne, Switzerland last night. And he'll have plenty of incentive because he's drawn right next to Marian Voronin of Poland at 26, one of Europe's most experienced sprinters, 4 times the European indoor champion. It's a very big field, 10 in the lineup. Full credit for Alexandra Stadium, which has a magnificent facility now. The full lineup is Zwolinski of Poland in lane 1 wearing 4, Borley of Belgium in lane 2 wearing 5, then Mark McFarlane of England, Jokel of Austria in lane 4 wearing 7, then Voronin, then Latany. Cincinnatis of Belgium goes in lanes, Buster Watson of England in lane 8, Myrtle of Austria in lane 9, and running as a guest, young Janiak, a 19-year-old of Poland, in lane 10. The starter giving fresh instructions to this field of 10. It must be very difficult for them all to remain absolutely still. This is the 3rd time of asking. 1 or 2 just twitching at the start. Latany crosses himself. There's the last to back into his blocks. He's acknowledged 1 start against him. Voronin will be watching him very closely. Voronin in 5, Latany in lane 6. Mike McFarlane has been well disciplined. He's in lane 3 wearing 1, wants a good run out over 100. It's only his 2nd race of the season. And away they go. Latany gets away, Voronin is with him. Latany and Voronin and McFarlane. And Buster Watson is coming up again, and Voronin's going to take him, and Watson's going to take the lot. Now that is truly remarkable. McFarlane looks across, and it looks as though we got 1-2, because McFarlane had a good run, and look at Watson going over Mike McFarlane. Buster Watson, who's been coming through all season, he now has 2 magnificent scalps to his credit, and a time that will rock him to his shoes when he sees it, when he looks up at that board. 10.33. Look, that's it. And that exactly matches the World Championship qualifying standard. They'll have to look at the photograph to 2nd and 3rd, but no doubt about it, Mel Latany was beaten and Voronin was beaten, and they may have been beaten by 2. Watch this, they get away. Buster Watson gets away to a goodish start, but in the middle, the 2 key figures. Voronin in the red shorts of Poland. McFarlane is up with them in lane 3. But watch the long stride of Buster Watson. Trained over 200 metres, he's eating up the ground now. These 4 beginning to get away from the rest of the field. And look at this, Watson is well clear. And running at the line, it just seemed to me the Voronin's there in 2nd, and Latany's got to wait for the photograph to see whether McFarlane in him. Voronin, I make 2nd. There is no question about who is 1st. It's a marvellous run for Buster Watson, the Blackheath Harrier, 8th in the Commonwealth Games. He won the United Kingdom Championships at 100 and 200. That shook everyone. He said that he'd been training well over the winter and felt good. Now he has proved it.
A fine time and a win for England. Voronin of Poland in 2nd place, 10.41, and Mike McFarlane did get the photo verdict over Latany for England, 10.4. Here now the winner, Buster Watson, talking to Brendan Foster.
Well,